something else so that I could set myself up for an intro for my video. I know, I'm hilarious. Don't give up your day job. I'm allowed to take holiday, however. Me. Okay. So, only a few things to do that are left. You may as well watch me. This is kind of if the opal was watching me. This is what you would see. I've got these guys here. How about that? There we go. Got 3 dot sticks, and those are some of the opals that were done. This one was done yesterday, so I can do them in a little while, but we've got some exciting fun to do. I've got other things to do as well. What I'm doing here is I'm just well, I'm doing my normal thing at the moment. This is just cleaning up some stuff. Got some opal here. This stuff here, I was waiting for the sun to come out. This is the opal that I'd cut the sand off to have a look at. Oh, there's a person there. Hello, person. So I think there was only one that actually had any kind of colour on it. I'm just going to try and find it now. But the good news is that I've been just... this one has colour, this one doesn't. I don't really need to worry about this because there is other things. This one has colour, so I'll pop that over here. Now, I'll pop this down because I really don't need to worry about finding more colour. I guarantee it. It has been absolutely amazing. I was trying to set up some opals for just, you know, general consumption. You know, just cut a few, just get some, make sure there was kind of a colour bar sitting around somewhere. That was the kind of thing that I was trying to do, and I accidentally revealed something astonishing. So you've got that to look forward to. I'm just spraying some stuff down, and then I'll just yeah, that goes in there. I should actually make that a more formal system. It's actually a good idea. So you have no idea what I'm doing. Don't worry, it's really good. Hello. How you doing, Adele? You did a great job of holding up the fort. I could hear you going on whilst I was running around the house cleaning. The trouble is that my girlfriend's away and I want to surprise her with a nice clean house and a pot plant. I know that sounds weird. It's my house, so it's my oven, but you know, she's long suffering anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm happy to do stuff for her. So yeah, I've been just cleaning things up and I've been sorting things out, and I'll show you just over here. Let's flip around. If we have a look over here, there's a few opals. They're just sitting there. They're dry, so you can't see anything yet, which is kind of cool because I was pretty astonished with what I saw, and hopefully it's going to end up well. Hopefully as well, I've picked a few opals which definitely do have colour as described by the sunlight. But you never know these things sometimes. It is a crapshoot. That's why opals are worth all that money. So we are going to hope that something good is happening, but I hope that I've also tipped the odds in our favour as well. So let's just quickly wipe this thing down because I've been wiping a house down. Removing all the dangerous chemicals, and some more dangerous chemicals arrived by post, which is kind of fun. If Adele has remembered that I was dealing with nitric acid, no nitrates before, that turns into something called nitric acid, which is extremely potent, extremely dangerous. Also, quite useful if you know what to do with it. So, anyway, I've been doing that. I found that, and I'm just got to go to Bunnings and get some hydrochloric acid to, because I haven't got the. It's very hard to get nitric acid on its own. You have to get the ingredients and then make it up. And I'm not going to give you the ingredients because it's a bit. I think it's a bit too dangerous to just tell people about. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's just sitting there. I'll put that there. But should I show you what I found, or should I? Yeah, I'll show you what I found. Zooming in. Here it is. Look at that. Well, it's a secret recipe which you can trick ChatGPT into telling you. So yeah, that's a Now, what we have here is a very interesting opal, and the major issue when cutting an opal like this is don't bugger it up. Last one I buggered up. So what happens is if there is any crack whatsoever, we cut it in half. If there is any issue, any inconsistency in thickness, we cut it in half. If like it looks at me funny, cut it in half, because that's basically the way you conserve opal in the long run. I know we want to have that big one, but that's the point. Your ego speaks before your brain does. So this opal is mine to win. It is also mine to lose. So let's give this one a go. So first things first, let's get this all queued up so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go from the right hand side because I usually have right hand side-ish things going on. Just so you know, this might be double-sided as well. And all of my bravado, I'm cut it at the first sign of trouble. I already know, just so you know, there's a lot of undulation here. I am going to cut it, I'm going to grind it back, see if it can be salvaged before I bite the bullet and cut it. Also, I'm going to carve along this to see if there's any more of this opal here. What have we got? Maybe. In a way to make it easier if it wasn't there, but I think that this opal is speaking to me and going, nah, you're going to have to make some hard choices. So, it looks like it's colourful the whole way through. I'm going to just confirm that by doing this. Yep, it's an absolute monster. There's a bit of cracking here, there's a little bit of undulation there. I would be insane if I didn't cut it, but I'll just smooth off what I can smooth off before I do that. Because I like seeing the big old opal sitting there in its bigness. It's pretty, and it's pretty epic as well. So, I will just get this all done. The reason why I'm getting all this done now is because if you kind of try and face it up and then try and cut it to size and shape, sometimes you run into trouble. You've actually cut off more opal than you expected. So you just kind of get the face done. You don't get the sides done that much, although smoothing out the rough sides is a good idea. So smoothing that out is fine, especially considering that's going to go. Also, the edges of any pick that you're going to cut off, it doesn't hurt. Because what I've noticed here is that there might be a change in style of the cut. If we move up, you can see here that there's it actually moves from here up to this corner here. So that piece needs to be cut off. I might be able to get away with making it into something called a marquee cut. And I can also turn this into a nice opal in its own right. So here goes. You'll notice that I'm not going as gung-ho as normal, because this is most certainly a valuable stone. I mean, I suppose if you don't go, so if you go quickly, you don't have to worry about it being a valuable stone. There is that. So let's have a look at this fragment before we get into anything else. I should get my glasses just to look at it, because I think I can see a crack along here. Let's use the camera zoom. Yeah, I think that's a crack there. The other side is doing its normal thing, which is pretty cool. But we'll just see if we can get that crack gone. If we can get rid of that crack, we will have some fun. Most cracks you don't really want. Plumber's crack, no. It's fighting me, but I'm going to win. There we go. That's going to go onto the top stick. Nice and pretty little starter. But of course, this guy is the main event. Let's see what we can do with it. I think this bit is going to have to go. This can become a tiny little stone, I think. Whoop. No, it can't. It ran away. I'm not going to bother chasing it. We've got other fish to fry. At this point, because we're getting close to the actual stone, I'm not going to bother slicing bits anymore, as we're trying to conserve the carrots. There's still a little bit of unconformity here. Just looking at that, do I need to slice it again? I would say that this piece can go because the unconformity is there. Let's just grind this back a bit, see what happens here. Counterintuitively, I'm grinding it from the opposite side, just to keep the stone even. The reason why I'm doing this is because the stone at the front here, that particular piece is not quite matching that bit. So that means unacceptable levels of damage to the stone. So I'm just trying to avoid that. I may have to. I don't want to, but I have to. And finally, what I might do is I might just see if this bit will smooth out. If it can, that's great. You've seen some of the other ones in which I've tried to just go without cutting it. You'll realise that this stone, even though it's quite a lot smaller than the original, it's actually quite large. It's amazing how much stone you get in the end when you opt to conserve the stone by slicing it up. I think I can also, if I could, that'd be great. I think it'll allow it, brilliant. It's allowed to roll the edges in, so that means that this side will actually have some colour to it. If not, I can just grind that off, no trouble. But that'd be lovely if it just gives me that extra little bit of oomph. I think it does. Excellent. Okay, so what do I do here? Okay, just gently work the edges. Sadly, you've got to make it look good, which means sometimes you've got to get a little bit of the stone. That is a bit lighter, so I am going to cut it off because yeah, I'm going to have to. This is one of those stones that requires consistent colour, so you've got to just be a bit brutal. Right, that's going on the dopstick. Have a look at that one. How's that? Now you'll notice it's not as uniformly round as I normally do. That's because I am not taking any chances with it. I'll just do the back actually. Hang on. Speaking of not taking any chances, if I don't do the back properly, that'll undo all the good work I've done thus far. Yeah, it's going to be a nice little cab. So this one, yeah, this one is going to have to be a fairly standard shape to make it worth the money. That's maybe $200-300 worth of stone there. Not bad for 5 minutes work. All right, I just noticed this in my little cast off jar, so I'm going to quickly see what's underneath it. It looks interesting. But don't worry, there are plenty more interesting stones that are sitting down there on the top bit. I don't have oodles of time today. I've got to go and deliver a chicken after all. Got other things to pick up from shops and stuff. And I've got a raging headache because I haven't had any caffeine today. I know, the suffering. This one's going to be nowhere near what we just saw, but I think that if it was, you know, another occasion, we'd be going, oh, this is a nice stone. This is quite nice stone. What a lovely little stone I'm making. Oh, it's a great little stone. We're a bit spoiled by stone number one, I think. Also, it decided to fly away. I want to fly away. I want to fly away. Yay. Went tink against the glass, and then from there, I found it. I'll quickly finish this off, but I'm already sick of mucking around with the low colour riffraff, honestly. Yeah, just so beneath me. Oh, yeah, what a terrible stone. Me and my first world problems. I know. I also need to get a new pair of jeans. Always reminds me of that quote from Lord Flasher in Blackadder. Woof! Not that one. Baldrick asked me why I don't wear any underpants. Why don't you wear any underpants? Because there's none that were built that could take on the job. Woof! What's that guy's name? He died recently. Well, probably years ago now. He was also one of the young ones. I'm trying to remember his name. Oh. He was actually quite a nice guy. He was very his stage persona was quite abrupt, as you might have imagined from the quote I gave you. But quite a nice guy, apparently. Oh, I can't remember his name. It'll come to me at some stage. You'll probably find me posting in a little bit later what the name was. Yeah, the British show. I was a little bit too young to understand exactly what the young ones was about. Here's another one done. But I can remember there was one episode called The Poltergeist, and the hippie guy was going, "Oh, it's a poltergeist." They're going, "Look, he's levitating. It's a poltergeist. Call an exorcist." And the guy goes, "Not call an ambulance," and nailed my feet to the table. Now that makes sense if you saw the whole episode. Suddenly realised it makes no sense if I just randomly talk about it. Just quickly looking at these whilst I've got sunlight. Oh yeah, okay. This one is one we did yesterday, and there is some colour there, so I'm just going to quickly have a look and see if we get more. Hopefully this is doing wonders for it, not the opposite of wonders for it. Sredno. That's the reverse of wonder. Would you look at that? In as much as it was not performing yesterday, it is now performing double time. Yeah. Remember the young ones with great fondness. There was also the goodies. The goodies, goody goody, yum yum. Goodies, coming to you. The goodies, goody goody, yum yum. I can't remember all of it. I mean, goody goody, yum yum is pretty good if you're a 3-year-old. Rick Mile, yes, that's him. When he was playing any part in Blackadder, Rowan Atkinson, he said to Rick, "Look, I'd love to have you on this show as a special guest." He goes, "That's fine, my old buddy, old pal," whatever he would say, "so long as my part is 10 times more spectacular than yours." The funny thing is, in astronomy, if a star burns 2 or 3 times as bright, it'll only last a fraction of the time. So Rick Mile was definitely one of those blue supergiants. I think his name was even Rick on the of course, Robin Williams very famously has left this mortal coil as well. Another good one. I don't know where to go with this opal though. It's got a lot of potential. I think what I'll do is I'll just cut off all the clear bits and then prepare it for its next phase of development, which is of course the cabochon on the chopstick. Cabochon. See, I tell people what wines to use, and I can also say cabochon. Definitely makes me what I describe myself in your chat. So I will go through this particular opal's features with you. You can see that basically the major feature is that piece of fire right in the middle, but if you flip it over, there's some fire too. And I think there's little flashes that go on all other places. So this is nowhere near as valuable as that other opal that I just cut. But it's not a bad one, probably 50 bucks or so. I mean, if you're paying attention, look, I've been up for 25 minutes and I've already done 250 bucks worth of opals. It's not a bad day's work. Oh, yeah. Let me show you something, my friend. I'm just filling it with a little bit of water here, but it's insane. I've got opal everywhere. I think I should just sell the rubs, and I've got to really get in there, and this holidays is going to literally be dopsticks, and more dopsticks, because I can't just let it go on like this. So there's, zooming out, that is all cut opals. And everywhere you go there are more. And this is what I fished out of my I haven't even sorted through them, but I fished that out of the bottom of my wastewater container, because there's opal sometimes just fall in there. So I mean, I've got gazillions. As far as running out of room for dopsticks is concerned, it's funny how you can always find room for one more if you've got enough motivation. And what I have been doing is gradually just doing 1 or 2 a week, I reckon. Just 1 or 2 opals a week. And that frees up 1 or 2 dopsticks just for one of those really good ones. So let's move on to here, because I'll show you what we've got. What I might do is I've cut a few, but I think I'm going to go to the back of the pile and get the ones which haven't been cut, because they might be a little bit of fun. Especially whilst we've got sunlight. You don't want to miss this. Presuming it works. You might want to miss it if it doesn't, but you know. What happened? Right. Excellent. I don't know where that came from. I'm not saying no. Alright. Sorry about that. Actually, this one here is just sitting here. Let's put it out of its misery and find out what it's like. It's a lightning ridge, for sure. Not just from the colour, but from the feel when you cut it. Seeing, Adele, you're considering getting into this, you will realise very quickly that this is not a genius thing, the feel when you cut it. You'll go, oh, yeah. Definitely feels like a lightning ridge. Yeah. Well, looks like this one wasn't as impressive as it was before I cut it. That's not supposed to be in the script. Looks better before I did anything. Don't worry, we'll edit this out in post, I suppose. Yeah. It's definitely a texture thing. It feels great. Right, I'll put that in the dop jar and we'll never speak of it again. Now let's have a look at this one that I was doing. Also going to try that one, and that one looks good. They all look good, really. This one too. I think this one next up, that one. Maybe that one. They all have their charm. We'll have a look. Right. Oddly enough, because these ones are sandy, they're hard to grind, but they're pretty easy to slice. Now, obviously, I'm going to be slicing this one. Interesting. Just where and how is a bit up in the air at the moment. So from that spot there, all right, I can see that bit. That's easy. About to catch it. Come on, you can go through without grabbing the opal, can't you? Started walking, talking, breathing, walking, living, go! Food's ready. Nom 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 I think this is not particularly great, so yoik. So maybe this wasn't such a great choice after all. I will cut it along this. Oh, no, hang on. I can see where it is a good choice. Right here. Because I was so concerned about where and when to cut it, didn't notice this was going on. Got plenty more good opal to get through, so if it's not particularly doing okay, this isn't bad, but it's not popping out like some of them can. So I'm only going to spend a minimal amount of time on it if that's the case. Adele, I am special, basically. I'm not saying I'm exactly like him, but I definitely relate to Robin Williams. Nanu, nanu. Savory mince. Savory mince for the win, savory mince. Oh, look. There's a reason why I'm an advocate for neurodiversity. Actually, my workplace, I'm a big-time campaigner and that kind of stuff. Take it very seriously because, well, you don't, no one else will. And if you go through the stats and, you know, statistician here, you realise that, like, the unemployment for people on the spectrum and stuff, just ridiculous. It's, I think 25% are not employed and only 5%, 25% are unemployed. No, 25% are employed, that's it. But 5% of those that are left actually employed actually are fully employed. The rest are underemployed. So they've got, as a general rule, worse outcomes than some of the other groups that that we mentioned. And I'm not sure that's the kind of milestone you want to hit, trying to compare yourself to Indigenous populations and stuff like that. A, it's not fair, and B, well, you just don't. Me, good numbers man. 25% do thing. I think that if you missed half of it, depending on what half you missed, it might be an advantage. Look at that. I'm a bit keen. That's that bit done. Let's see if we can get any further down here. If not, we just cut and run, so to speak. Okay, I'm going to cut it here, so I reckon that's about as far as it's going to go. If not, oh well, it's still quite a sizable stone. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to get. If that. quite frankly, if you do the other stats on neurodiversity, yes, having no fingerprints is a good idea. All right. There is colour there. It might only just be limited to that small part of the stone, but because we've got so many other cool stones, I'm not even going to bother. We're going to quickly grab maybe this one. Let's see what this one does. Quickly now. Oh yeah. That wasn't the fresh stream of blood. That was right. This one's turning out quite well. Just so you know, that was an earlier cut. It's not something that's just happened. It's just me pushing against a stone has just disrupted the clot. For those people who don't know, this this device is quite soft on your hands. The reason why there's any kind of damage at all is because I was cutting it last night. Cutting a stone, and the stone shattered and rebounded back at the same time and flung a fragment into my finger. Pretty rare kind of accident, considering the number of stones I cut. Doesn't happen very often. It certainly doesn't happen to the point where it actually breaks the skin. So, you know, everything's stacked up a little bit weirdly. Yep. Okay, so it looks like a bit of a crack, so off the whole thing goes. Yeah, it was. This is going to result in a bigger stone than the previous one. No hurting there, by the way. Just checking the opal out, not me. Mexican stew. Maybe we'll have some stews in your... I wonder if that's considered racist. I don't know. Don't mean it to be. Okay, so that Interesting. Over there. That was weird. I must have... Anyway, let's just get this bit done. Moving on is what I say. Totally good old bead. Busy reading one of your comments. Opal did something funny, and then at the end of that I realised I didn't even have the same opal. Must have dropped it, picked up the other opal thinking that it was this one. What an amazing comedy of errors. Anyway, comedy is over. Back to the opal cutting. It's going to be a recurring theme that I'm going to leave a lot of the uncovered opal sitting on the dop stick, not the don stick. I don't know what the don stick is, but it sounds a little bit like something that was outlawed a few years ago. There we go, that's good. Well, that at least sheds some light on some phenomena, like, for example, how does babies get swapped at the hospital? Okay, so... there we go. I was going in the dop jar. It's not particularly spectacular, but who knows? This one, let's give this one a burp. There we go. Off with its head. Let's see what we get as we near the black section of potch, the eye of the stone, so to speak. Now, Adele, you asked me at one point, was it possible that I approached a particular opal from the wrong side, cut away the black potch, and maybe there was a gem on the opposite side? Yep, that's likely. That's possible. There was probably a rationale for why I did what I did, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was right. I probably had a really good reason, but you could be correct. You could be like, nah, there's an opal on the opposite side. You buggered it up. I'm guessing that was for a previous comment. Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes you face a stone with a certain assumption and the assumption's wrong. No, there's no better way to put it, no worse way to put it either, I suppose. But like basically you're wrong. Yeah, that happens. Got to be used to it. Potentially a $10,000 mistake. That was annoying. The blade just hit my finger. It didn't hurt or anything. And didn't really do much damage except it like rubbed and vibrated enough to get the blood going, get the claret going again. Yeah. Well, when you look at the sites, they'll often say gamble rough. That's exactly what it is. More interesting, curiouser maybe is a better way of describing it. So somebody who'd had way too much time on his hands read that book by Lewis Carroll. No, The Wizard of Oz, not the Lewis Carroll one. That's Alice in Wonderland. Mentioning that it was the good witch who was the evil witch. Oh, I don't know, it made sense in my mind. And as I was telling it, like the story's starting to get more esoteric, and I'm going, I have a feeling this is about to lead nowhere. Oh, your stream was a cracker. But I don't know if you were checking out any of the moderation that was going on. But some guy just comes on and goes, "Nice tits." I'm like, "Oh, that's lovely." Then somebody else goes, "Please can I moderate?" And that other guy, I can't remember his name. He kept insulting everybody accidentally. It was an accident for sure. You know what? No one has complimented my tits ever in this live stream. You know, I've worn a push-up bra and everything. Nothing helps. I just have to accept the fact that I'm a member of the itty bitty titty committee. Actually, to me, it's one of those amazing studies in the difference between men and women as far as, you know, YouTube and stuff is concerned. I don't have to put up with any of that kind of abuse ever. I don't have to worry about it. Not only do you have to worry about it, you're going, does that person live in my district? Is he going to be following me home? Does he live in a camper van across the street? I reckon I could do a good Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Sounds like Colonel Klink singing it. Man, that whole Hogan's Heroes thing was weird. Did you hear about all of the about what happened to the actors after the series wrapped up? Oh, the guy who played Hogan, he was unalived in a hotel room, allegedly by one of his best mates. Yeah. Very, very strange. He was a womanizer plus, that Hogan guy. And his mate was well, his mate, and he hung around, he would, you know, go to bars with him and all that sort of stuff. And like whilst I don't even remember the guy's name. Whilst Hogan was doing his thing, like this guy would meet up with whatever the girl's friend was, and, you know, he'd have some fun himself. And I think that they were about to terminate their relationship, whatever that was, and he felt like he wasn't going to get any, you know, favours, and he got angry and yeah. It was a very bizarre story. Bob Crane, that's him. Weirdly, I think that the bald guy, his name was Werner von Kempfler, if I remember correctly. He was also an orchestral conductor. Had quite a good voice. Could play the violin. If you want to be objective about it, seems like playing the violin is much safer than womanising. That one needs to be backed by a duplet. It's got a little bit of colour, but it's not great. Just give this a bit of a running over. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, not too bad. A tiny little piece of nothing. Never know, might get $50 for it, if you're lucky. Now, how do I put this in a way that doesn't make anything nasty? Okay, good. Werner Kumpfler was, so he was the guy who played the Commandant, Colonel Klink. His ethnicity was... Hello, Javier. Varala. That sounds like a French name. Am I correct? Polish? Maybe. I do believe our highest mountain was named after a Polish guy. I think you're supposed to pronounce it Kosciuszko. Yeah, tickle the keyboard, I get the Googles. Yeah, he was German. It was his ancestry. That's interesting. Saw a video of him singing Silent Night the other day in German, and that was a little bit weird, because I know he had other things than, you know, just his role in that show, but still, it's bizarre watching Colonel Klink sing Silent Night. Later on, I'm going to take up the challenge and I will Google war you and prove myself to be correct. And I don't know why I bother, but you know. And I must be right. Yeah. So I've also seen Colonel Klink conducting an orchestra. That's just amazing to watch, because he does all the conductor things, you know. He's got all of the emotion and stuff. He's sort of like, of course, you didn't see any of my facial expressions there. I was just cutting an opal as per normal. Yeah. That Colonel Klink has Jewish ancestry or something, I think. Brought to the brink. I'll give you a wink. Or possibly post a link. Yo, yo. Trying to get rid of that last bit has really resulted in not much progress. Let's get this guy. Maybe quite exciting. Oh yeah, I think I see something. Just waiting for that next multicolored one, because I've cut a few of them just at random. Come on, you can do it. I'm not meaning to be a tease, but like I've got to do it consistently, or else you get a wonky opal. Right, there's a crack along here, so I'm going to have to cut that at some point. So what we'll do is we'll just keep going here and see what we get. Move these sides down a little bit. Okay, if it's a little bit of sand, it's a good sign, because I do believe that's where all the colour comes from. Come on. Ow. Oh. It's not so much that I'm getting cut, it's just it's like constant rubbing basically. Yeah, this thing has got something somewhere, but like who knows when. I might have even cut it away already. I liked it when I saw it. Very easy when you're investigating the stone to just cut the colour off it without realising. There's definitely a two-tone effect here. Good a chance as any to look at it from the middle anyway. Nothing particularly amazing, believe it or not. Yeah, there's just that little bit of blue there after all that. Looks a lot more exciting than that. Come on, don't make either me or Adele a liar, Mr. Opal. Just come out and be nice and colourful and go, there you are, there's the colours. See, everyone was right. We're getting some blues out there. What I'm doing is that's carving it into a cab now, because it's got some colour, not like the other colours we've seen today, but you know, some. It is like butter, really lovely consistency. For whatever reason, I've got Lando Calrissian in my head. Come on, Hannah, buddy, don't let me down. I've given it plenty of opportunities and it's just not performed. You can go into the top jar and you will never return. Okay. Just because it's weird looking. Whee! I'm okay. Hello, Gilly. How you doing? Scroll to roughly about 10 minutes, I think, to see the opal that we first started with. 15 to be on the safe side. Why, indeed. All right, let's get another one out. This time for sure. Checking what this is. Okay, so this is the money bit. I think we've got one. Let me have a look. Ah! Come back here, you little varmint. What have we got in the end here? Oh, a little bit, but not great. What do they say? Better than a slap in the face with a wet fish, but not that much better. Okay, so there is a lot of colour there. Ah. Very Shakespearean, much ado about nothing. Okay. Now, let's have a look. What have we got left? Alright, let's grab these guys. These are the prepared opals. I think I've told you this one before, but like they say, if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you give a child a fish, they badger you until you get them pizza. Oh, are you thinking hail and paste by any chance? Not even we would microwave a cat on live national television. So here's one we did earlier. I think I'm going to slice it right where that is. I don't think those were his tonsils. Oh dear, I think you're right. We know a song about that, don't we? He had a lovely bunch of coconuts. Well, I'm afraid you have now put me into hail and paste mode, and my mind is suddenly racing for every single hail and paste joke that I've ever seen in my entire life. And a lot of it's visual. Believe it or not, I've got the William Tell Overture going on in my head because they did that one. They did it with a pompadour in their hand and a hat with a pom-pom. They were just pointing to the pompadour, going pompadour, 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 then point to the hat, pom-pom. Then they pulled out a banana. Na 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 pompadour. Na 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 pompadour. Good clean humour that was. The moment I was thinking Hale and Pace, no, what was it at Steptoe and Son? Vastly different shows. Now here's something to entertain and delight the senses. At least it was when the sun was shining. It's not going to give up its secrets. I will refrain from cutting too much of it. But I think we're getting some nice colours here anyway. I just happen to know this is a nice opal. Give me no choice, General Calvision. Our cruisers can't repel firepower of that magnitude. Yeah. Yeah, not a bad idea. You can watch or go, no trouble. Autocorrect has not been forgiving today. The autocorrect is not as forgiving as I am. I still think for sheer entertainment value, there's essentially a propaganda film from the 80s called Iron Eagle. Loved that show. At the climax of the show, the bad guy is in a plane and he contacts the hero of the show, Doug Masters, over the radio. He goes, "Now you can deal directly with me, Colonel Akil Akesh." Quite clearly, they were they were saying, oh, yes, the guy who's not Colonel Gaddafi. Anyway, amusingly, he was played by Poirot. Apparently, if you need an accent, Poirot's your man. Anyway, he goes, "You can deal directly with me now, Colonel Akil Akesh." And this brilliant line. You can deal directly with me, Doug Masters. We'll see what this half moon kind of effect does. May have to cut off the pot. Yeah, the pot. Might have to cut off the pot. But you never know. We'll see what it does. Let's go zooming in. I think that is actually quite stunning in its own. So I could have had it face that way, but that would be boring. Let's see what happens if I just go this side quickly. No, you cut your finger, that's what happens. All right. Whoop. I'm fast running out of puff, so what I'll do is I'll pop this into the dot pile. Got a few more stones to have a quick look at. Of the ones I did earlier, aka Hail and Pace, aka I'm getting tired. Will I have to cut through that? Yep, I will. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Oh, I did it. Everyone can see my freckle. That's Hercules Returns. Almighty Zeus. I am but the humble jam between your toes. We're not doing the Italian version. Don't worry, I'm always rescuing virgins. Virgins? I've seen more knobs than a locksmith. That show has some great quotes. How about this one? I'll fight you on one condition, that you lower your nipples. Ew. Astonishing show, that. That's the other one. Oh. So the subplot to all of this, before they're dubbing things, is this guy's trying to run a picture palace, or try to buy one, but that ended up being any disappointment, that one. We got 2 more opals, of which we might be able to get something. So look at this one. What's it going to do? So at any rate, when this guy says, I'm going to get this movie theatre, the picture palace, that tells you how old the movie is. I'm going to ramp it up. I'm going to make it into the great, like we did movies originally. The other guy looks at him and goes, "You can't organise a fart and a curry eating competition." Lucy, I find myself in a particularly evil mood. Send me someone up I can fire. Oh no, not Mum's good paper mache column. Crash. Pool party. Oh no. The water will be representing my sweat and tears. Don't worry, it's just stigmata. And as an aside, it doesn't hurt. I think it's just shaking any clots free every time I'm getting up there. It's better have been worth it. I've got a little bit of... There we go. Come on, show the people. Show the people. Don't be shy. Show the people. But I don't want to. I don't want to. There you go. Now I just need 2 miracles after I die and I can become a saint. Oh, I also need to be Catholic. I wonder if that's a stipulation. I don't know. Max knows what time it is. Indeed. But I'm also getting very, very sick of this. Not so much sick of it, but like I'm losing concentration. Not a good thing. So I think I'll very quickly bring this to a conclusion. Let's see if this goes any further first. I'm not worrying too much about an opal Magnus this time around because of the amazing beginning we had. Yeah, it's not getting any, alright. Just staying blingy on the side there. We'll do one more. This one, let's hope this one behaves itself. Oh, 2 hands. Bloody da. It'll give me a chance to grow. It'll give me a chance to travel. Give me a chance to beat up other muscle men. All right, putting that away, that's okay. Not a bad little stone. Zonk Avu, however. Yoink. Yoink. Flip around. Yay! Hey! Oh. I suppose you could do one of those dancing scenes where the people are spinning around and 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 around. Oh! But there we go. Oh, nearly fell. Yeah, I know the birds have this WTF look on their face. Yes, it's called being dizzy. Have you ever been dizzy? Yoink! Hello! Hello! Very briefly, little bird. This is it. Like, I'm having a staring competition with a bird. I win. Yeah. You can get out. Come on. How'd you get? Come on. What? Come on. How'd you get? Do we need to do the formalities? I think the vacuum cleaner hose is here. Doesn't like it. Definitely doesn't like it. The upside down I want to be scratched. Yeah. You want to be scratched, Loki? Scratchy poo? If I just pay attention to Max a bit. Yes. Would Monsieur like a scratch? There you go. I wonder why they third person it when they're in the service industry, so to speak. Or in the valet industry, really. It might be just to make sure that they understand that they are a sir. You are a gentleman. You are a person of wonderful blood. Well, during this opal cutting session, I have been able to demonstrate very clearly I'm a person of very good blood. Looking at it now. Now, I'm just going to, I'll coat it in super glue. Yeah, you want to come here? You want to come here? Yes. Loki, can you do something cute? Hello. They're trying to out-cute each other at the moment. Yeah. You can do whatever you like, Max. This whole chicken episode has not been good for her. She's been plucking more. I'm really worried about her. Hopefully when the chicken goes, she'll be a lot better. Trust me to get a stress head for a bird. Now, Max, if you want a scratch, I really can't bring my hand up. Look at that. I have been neglecting my duties. That's a big one. It was a feather sheath. Yeah. Speaking of which, she's just over there. Doing all right. I fed her some potato today and some scraps and stuff. She's still not 100%. They're not supposed to do that, but like, whoop, hey, I'm alive. Don't cook me yet. No, I'm good. Oh, actually, yes, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Oh, I'm sleepy.
Hello.
I'm sleepy.
Loki out too?
Sort of.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so sleepy.
May I? Loki?
Yeah, you can.
Hi, baby. Hi, Bambino. Hi. Hello. Hello. What do you got? Yeah, I'm not going to touch that. I know that's sensitive.
Yeah, the ones under her chin are really sensitive. She'll jump if you even touch them. Hello. No, you're superior again. How did you manage it? Sketchy bit? Wow.
Yeah, you're superior.
No, he submits. Sketchy bit?
Okay. I'm gonna touch chicken. She don't like it as much.
Can't make it bleed anymore. She was sleeping.
No, she wasn't, but I would be forever.
Well, I'm going to have to take her.
I know, that's why I wanted to touch her before she left.
You can give her a scratch, it's alright.
Yeah, but she's upset.
Hello, Loki.
Big stretch. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, you want it, don't you? You want it, don't you? Yes, you want to scratch you.
Hello. Hello.
No, I don't want to scratch you if you're going to do that, says he. Can I have a look? I won't hurt you.
Yeah. You're so soft.
Yeah, I know. It's so exhausting though, because like especially in the first few days, like when she was borderline or borderline, when she was borderline, she was like it was very hard to even sleep because you get up in the middle of the night and just
check on her.
Yeah, you check on her.
Like, are you dead? You gotta look at the butthole.
Yes. As so delicately put by my daughter, to figure out the best way to figure out if she was breathing was to look at the butt. Hey.
Hi.
No.
Hi.
What was that?
I'm giving her 2 kisses and she's being very cute. He doesn't like the phone. See? You're also taller than him.
He'll stop hissing if I get down.
Oh, you're itchy, baby.
Yeah, we play a game like what the first way I really communicated with him was when he'd hiss, I'd take a step back until he was out of the birdie bubble. Until I was out of the birdie bubble.
You can show Loki being cute.
Yeah, hang on. Yoink.
Oh, you can show Loki being startled by you jumping. Hello. She's got like a bad feather up here.
Where is it? Took a huge piece of stuff off.
I also got some stuff off her ears.
Oh, they love the ear cleaning.
Yeah. Be careful, there's like a very sensitive feather in there.
Yeah, she wants it done. She want it done. You want it done. You also want the ear done. Yeah, you want that done. Yeah, you take that. Yeah.
She's very cute. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
What you going to do now? There's 2 of us. Aha. Yeah, number you. All right, Payne. What have you done to your cage? Come here. Yoink.
Hello.
Yoink. Splat.
Hello.
Whoop. Push that button. There we go.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. All right, well, that was fun.
Oh, you got something up there. I see.
What we got there?
Yeah, like in her little front bit of the crest, she's got some little guys.
Little guys?
Yeah,
As
pins.
Pins, not lice.
No.
Little guys. Little pony.
Do be careful.
No, I'm showing.
Pony, hello. Watch her duck away. She does not like me. There.
Oh, missed. The thing I've been doing is cleaning up that desk to make it more bird friendly. Eventually there'll be things there. It's all right.
I think Max is a little confronted by the way you're holding Pony.
My pony doesn't mind.
Yeah, I know Pony
These are
doesn't
fossils
mind,
right
but
here.
that doesn't change how Max feels about things. He just fluffed a feather off.
Where? Can't see it. Where'd it go?
Oh no, like cloud bit on the floor.
Oh, a little piece down. Right. I was hoping it would be a bigger one. Can you please shed some larger feathers, Max? Thank you. No? Yeah, it's getting there. You need to put this all into the garage now. See how agile he is. He flew at me That was deliberate. He flew at me and then turned around and went to the cage. He's got such control. There you go, Pony. Back you go. Whoop. It's all right. Turn around. There you go. All right. So that is the bird component of the that's all, folks. Like and subscribe on your way out if you liked what you saw. Bit of organised chaos, I suppose it was. Say goodbye to the chicken, actually. Just the thought occurred to me. Because Boudica is going to be gone. She's eaten all of the pellets. That's the most luxurious pellet you're going to eat. Oh, you've messed up your water. Goodbye. Goodbye, Boudica. I wish you many happy endeavours. You have been the world's best internet chicken. I will get my sister, who still lives at my parents' place, to send regular photos and updates, and I will take photos of her when I'm over at the parents. So we will still see Boudica from time to time. I'm also insisting that Boudica stay indoors for a little while until she's completely healed. But she's got 2 other chickens, and they like to flock, and I think that now her recovery will be actually assisted by her actually being around some of her other friends. So I think it's about the right time. She's got about 60% of her blood back, according to my calculations. Okay, so anyway, what was I saying? Like and subscribe on your way out. Yeah, so long as there's no, the wrong kind of company like foxes. I'm going to also have a look at the enclosure and see if there's been any progress made on that. There's another cage that they stay in, so it'll be a triple layered defense for the time being. Like the foxes managed to make it through 2 of the 3, so. Anywho, that's the end of the show. I better do it properly. Bugger off. Have a nice evening. Drop the fill out.